Welcome to the Invite Health podcast, where our degreed healthcare professionals are excited to offer you the most important health and wellness information you need to make informed choices about your health. You can learn more about the products discussed in each of these episodes and all that Invite Health has to offer at www.invitehealth.com/podcast. First-time customers can use promo code podcast at checkout for an additional 15% off your first purchase. Let's get started.
When we think about the aging process, we often think about getting wrinkles or our hair turning gray. And this is a relevant point, which is why so many people have this newfound interest in collagen. But not all collagen is the same, and not all collagen is absorbed properly by the body. So today I want to talk a little bit about the different types of collagen and how we can maintain our youthful look to our skin with using collagen supplementation. And it goes far beyond that of just the health of our skin and our hair and our nails, but also when we think about joint health. So I am Amanda Williams, MD, MPH, and let's talk about collagen. This is kind of the new craze right now. It seems like everywhere you turn, you're hearing about collagen or collagen and hyaluronic acid and how beneficial collagen can be. Well, we certainly know collagen plays a significant role in our existence. When we look at the most abundant protein in the body, that happens to be collagen. It is the main component of most types of connective tissue. So it is certainly vital for maintaining the look of our youth as we get older. And one thing that we know about collagen is that as we get older, our natural collagen stores begin to diminish, which can really be problematic when we start to zero in on those fine lines and wrinkles. We know that collagen itself makes up 70% of the weight of the inner layer of the skin. So it's providing flexibility, and it works in conjunction with elastin. So it gives the skin that ability to be able to stretch and return to its original shape. Now, what happens is that as we get older and those collagen fibers begin to go away along with elastin, we start to get sagging of the skin, and the skin is not as taut as it once used to be. So collagen is to the tissues in the human body, I always say, as what steel rods are to reinforce concrete. And you're not just going to go and put a bunch of concrete out without putting steel to reinforce the strength. So the steel itself helps to create that same component that collagen does for our skin. But we have to recognize that collagen isn't just one thing. There are over 20 different collagens found in the body, and 99% of the collagen in the body is of 5 different types. So there's type 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 99% of all collagen found in the body is of one of those 5 types, with the predominant one being type 1. So over 90% of all collagen in the body is type 1. This is what we see in our bones, in our ligaments, in our skin. And then we have type 2, which helps to support the cartilage and the structure, say, within our eyes. And we know that collagen gives different organs and tissues their strength as well as the elastic properties. Now, when we start to age, there is a lack of collagen, and hence everything becomes affected. This is when we can experience issues with not only fine lines and wrinkles, but also we can have weakness and fatigue and aches and pains. And this is all because collagen is utilized throughout the entire system. So we can look at any part of the body and we can find collagen. And we know that most diseases that are related to collagen loss, we think of things like osteoporosis, for example, but we usually just think of that as bone loss. We forget about the collagen component to that. And certainly we do know that collagen plays a critical role in the degenerative loss of bone. So in the aging process itself, we get this decrease of collagen, and it starts to affect bone structure. So it's not just about skin health. It's not just about the health of your hair. We have to think about what it is that collagen is actually doing. And knowing that we start to lose collagen with every single decade of our lives, by the time we hit our middle ages, we've lost a good 50% of our collagen. And this is a big problem. So when we think about supplementation with collagen, this is why I wanted to point this out, because you see a lot of different products out there on the market now, and they're touting that it's, the most comprehensive collagen formulation on the market. But we have to realize, once again, we have to go back to what's the main type of collagen found in the body and what's the main collagen that we lose throughout our lifetime. So it is type 1. And this is very prevalent in skin, where it's making up over 80% of that collagen. And this is where we get that tensile strength. It allows for the youthfulness of the skin itself. So when we're taking supplementation collagen, we have to make sure that we're taking that same form to which the body can then replenish the collagen that's lost. And the only way that we can achieve this is through utilizing hydrolyzed collagen. So the hydrolyzed collagen allows for proper absorption. So it can be absorbed and distributed throughout the body in all of those areas in which there is that need. So it's not just for the skin, it's not just for the hair, but also we have to think about how it can help to replenish and support within our bones as well. We also recognize that our immune system really can become problematic when it comes to loss of collagen. So as collagen starts to wear away, those exposed collagen fibers can actually create an immune system response, which can drive up inflammation. And when that happens, the immune system is basically trying to attack within that lost collagen. This is a problem, especially when we think about joint pain and joint discomfort. So this is where our type 2 collagen really can be quite beneficial. So if we look at our cartilage HX formulation, this is type 2 undenatured collagen, and it really helps to replenish and restore that collagen, but it does it with signaling through the immune system. So it's much different than using type 1 collagen, which is that hydrolyzed, absorbable form of collagen to replenish. Whereas type 2 is working in conjunction with the immune system. So it's really quite interesting to see the uniqueness of the different types of collagen. We can look at type 3 collagen that's found in the liver and the lungs and different arteries throughout the body. Type 4 collagen is found in our kidneys, for example. Type 5 collagen also found in cell surfaces as well as in our hair. So there's all of these different collagens. And we know that when we are trying to replenish that collagen to make up for that loss, and the loss of collagen begins in our 20s. So like I said, by the time you hit your 50s, you've lost a good 50% of our natural collagen stores. So we have to make sure that we use a form to replenish that is actually going to work. And what we use is called Peptan B5000. And the Peptan B5000 is a registered trademark form of type 1 along with type 3 collagen, and it allows for good absorption of that collagen back into the body so it can support the health of not only the hair, skin, and nails, but also when we think about our bones and when we think about our arteries. So it is a comprehensive blend of hydrolyzed collagen to make sure that we can target the issues that arise through that natural loss of collagen. And most people have concerns, usually not about their arteries or even their bones, but about the youthful look of their skin, which is why it's kind of gained momentum in the last decade, where a lot of people are really interested in taking collagen. And some people will apply collagen peptides topically as well as taking them orally. But you have to make sure that the form that you're using is clinically validated to show that it's going to be effective in terms of targeting the issues. So when we look at the hydrolyzed collagen that we're using, the Peptan B5000 that you find in the Collagen HX formulation, we know that this has been shown to be clinically validated when it comes to helping to improve skin elasticity, the hydration of the skin, that tautness of the skin. So for people who are experiencing those fine lines and wrinkles and you want to target those, using a form of collagen that can actually work to allow for that replenishment, to minimize those signs of aging is really very important. And this is why not all collagens are made the same. While there's many out there on the market, not all collagens are going to work effectively in terms of that replenishment of the lost collagen. So when we look at collagen as a whole, we know there are many different types, the majority of which is type 1. So that's always something to remember. So if you see something out there that says, oh yes, it's got all these collagens, the most important is our type 1. Remember, our type 2 helps to deal with the immune system. So in helping to ease inflammation. So if we have inflammation going on within our joints, then we definitely want to target that. So oftentimes that coupling of type 1 collagen along with type 2 and type 3 is incredibly advantageous. So the way that you can achieve this is through using collagen HX along with the cartilage HX. It gives you a very comprehensive way to target all means by which collagen loss can impact your overall health. So when we think about the skin, when we think about the hair, when we think about our arteries, when we think about the health of our bones, utilizing these two formulations certainly can provide you with a significant amount of support. So that is all that I have for you for today. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to the Invite Health podcast. Remember, you can find all of our episodes for free wherever you listen to podcasts or by visiting invitehealth.com/podcast. Now, do make sure that you subscribe and you leave us a review. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and we will see you next time for another episode of the Invite Health podcast.